Hey guys, this is my TV thing. In this episode we're looking back at Chute, a batshit crazy clip show which first aired on CBBC in late 2007. So let us look back at this obscure gem from the golden age of CBBC. Kieran's TV thing. Episode 1 first aired on the 27th of September 2007. The show was directed by Dermot Canterbury, who also worked on other CBBC series like Little Howard's Big Question, Stupid and Gina's Laughing Gear. Dermot was responsible for setting the show's distinctive first-person perspective. You are a kid on a tour of the BBC Television Centre, and after seeing the Blue Peat Garden, the studios and the dressing room, where Anne Robinson is munching on a banana,
you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
you get kicked into a skip and fall into one of the BBC's rubbish tips. The title sequence has a catchy theme song, composed by Andy Blythe and Martin Joustra. They are responsible for the themes from other classic CBBC shows like The Slammer and Dick and Dom in the Bungalow, and they even did the theme for How Clean Is Your House. Do you remember that show?
Oh my God! Do not tell me 3 children are produced on this bed.
3 children are produced on this bed.
I've always thought the tip looked cool. Like, look at this place. It's a mix between a nightmare dungeon and the Robot Wars pit area. With these slimy brick walls and yellow and black warning stripes, I wouldn't be surprised if Trey Guard and Sergeant Bash are hiding out down here. The set was designed by David Bevan, who also worked on the sets for shows like Dick and Dom in the Bungalow and The Mighty Truck of Stuff. I spent far too long looking at the awesome behind the scenes photos on his website. There's even early concept art for the shoot. In the tip, we meet our host, Ross.
Happened to you as well, has it? Nice to meet you. My name's Ross.
Ross's first TV appearance was in 1996 in the 6th series of the light entertainment programme Noel's House Party.
Yes, for Ross Lee, we give him 1 minute of prime time.
If we move down into the north, don't expect to hear your barbecue sizzle, because due to all that unfortunate cloud in the air, there'll be some very heavy drizzle. It'll drizzle on your head. It'll drizzle in your socks. And if you are having a barbecue, it'll drizzle on your egg, your chicken leg, and your chops. In Wales, you're going to catch a very nasty cough, especially around about the area. Land where cooking will be there. But if we move down into Brighton, hey, the weather indeed will brighten. But Noel, keep your clothes on. We don't want to be frightened. Yes, that's what the prayer of Ross's weather. Thank you very much indeed. Is that it?
Ross is best known to me for his appearance in Series 1 of Balls of Steel, a show that I found hilarious when I was an edgy 12-year-old.
You did say Cronenberg.
I said a Foster's. I said a fresh Foster's. Give me a Foster's. That's Cronenberg.
Yeah, is that all right for you? I always like to deliver service with a smile, sir.
You know what? Evan.
I think that went rather well.
Also, look at this emo representation. 2000 CBBC was full of it. From the show Young Dracula.
Do you have any idea what Dad would have done if he caught us talking to those breathers? Cut our allowance? And our throats?
Oh, I think you underestimate me, my darling children.
To the introduction of the Wellards and Tracy Beaker.
Roxy. Chantal. Rio. Wellard.
It's no wonder that I went through that emo phase. Anywho, Ross explains that he's found 2 ways of cheering himself up, whatever this is, and watching the many discarded tapes. Our first clip of the series is an animation of some cats singing. Oh, I'm gonna have to... 1 second. Our first clip of the series is an animation of some cats singing along to Drago Stayed in Tay, aka the Numa Numa song by the Moldovan pop group Ozone. The animation itself was apparently a winning entry of a Danish video competition called Spam, which aired on DR1 in 2008. The BBC did edit out the massive balls of this weird animal. What even is that? Is it a kangaroo or something? After the clip, Ross explains that despite having to sit on tapes all day and the monster, that life in the tip is good, and he invites us to watch some BBC outtakes. After another freak out, Ross pours some tea, and we watch animal clips set to I'm in the Mood for Dancing by the Nolans. We hand Ross another tape and watch a man climbing into a filing cabinet and a hilarious montage of some guy making some random sounds.
That's how you don't get a girlfriend.
When Ross tries to remove the cassette, it gets stuck in the VCR. Raven, played by James McKenzie, appears and announces the trial of the chonky VHS. Ross struggles with removing the tape for a bit, and then we take out our remote control and hit eject. Raven congratulates Ross and rewards him with a clip from Raven, the Secret Temple.
It's your show, isn't it?
A warrior must be ready to face the demon. Yes, it is.
After the clip, Ross asks Raven how he got into the tip. Raven then challenges us to find the vial of perpetual warmth and decant its precious elixir into the cup of punctuality. We then watch a dog do some lightsaber tricks. After showing Ross our sax skills, he sings a lovely song about a worm.
What's that wriggling around inside your intestine wall? It's long, it's thin, and it's lurking deep within, and it's making your skin crawl.
Raven tells Ross exactly what he thinks of the song by pooing on him. Comedy. And we put a bucket on Ross's head. We then watch a clip from The Goodies' Kitten Kong. After a trademark Raven speech, we watch a clip from The Slammer. I'd rather not talk about this one.
Hello everybody, my name's Mr. Methane, and well, I'm going to sing to you from a very, very special place.
Ross then finds the end of a piece of string. Thinking it leads to freedom, he follows it into the depths of the pit. Ross reappears, and the string was actually from his unravelling trousers. We then watched this. We return to Ross attempting the same thing in front of this sign, for some reason. Who is that guy? Ross then wonders how his mother must be feeling. We cut to see her playing video games. She doesn't even seem worried that he's missing. Ross then gets hit on the head by a tape labelled Breaking News.
Now I know why they call it that.
And then we watch the news headlines.
Today's headlines. Britain's oldest school bully reveals the secret behind his success.
You've still got to blow it right, you've still got to pick the peas right.
The garden furniture joyriding craze escalates as rogue sheds are caught driving on the wrong side of the road in built-up areas. Model train is now only hope for man in coma. And finally, the auditions for Chewbacca the musical get off to a solid start.
After the news, we see some kids playing cards through the crack in the wall. We then get poked in the eye. Ow! Ross then shows us a clip he made himself. Somehow. It could be better. It's a slideshow of random images loosely based on the lyrics of Who Do You Think You Are by the Spice Girls. It does have some pictures from Doctor Who and Carol from the British Empire, so that's something I guess. Suddenly, the lights go out, and when they come back on, Ross is dressed as a Christmas bulbul for some reason. We then watch some match of the day highlights of the Leah Dammer All-Comers Downhill Tournament.
The rules are simple, roll the cheese and chase it. Red hot favourite Adam Stilton adopting the run, roll and bounce approach, and it's paid off. He's the, it's going to hurt. He's the first big cheese of the day.
And then suddenly, we're grabbed by two green tentacles. As the credits roll, Ross says goodbye and takes our picture so that he can remember us forever. We then get eaten by the monster. And that was episode 1 of Chute. Now, for the sake of brevity, I'll give you the clip notes for the next 12 episodes. So, here is episode 2, which first aired on the 4th of October 2007. The dressing room gag features David Beckham putting on his shirt backwards. Haha, it's funny because David Beckham's dumb. Haha. In this episode, Bill Oddie guest stars. He's best known for being part of the comedy trio The Goodies, who appear a lot on Chute.
This is most definitely a specimen of the lesser striped, purple-legged, nana-faced twit.
Bill spots some baby tapes in their natural habitat.
Oh, isn't that fantastic? It's lovely to see them in their natural habitat.
He also teaches Ross the mystical art of concentration and total stillness for £2.89 and a soggy wine gum. Notable clips in this episode include the first Flashing Blade sketch. These dubs of the 1960s show were written in 1988 by Russell T Davies for the Saturday morning kids show On the Waterfront.
We stand behind the goalposts and breathe on the opposition. I want to smell their breaths.
We also see some guy eating cooked cockroaches. A League of Gentlemen sketch where Pamela Douve is auditioning for an orange juice advert.
Excuse me, have anybody got any baccarat?
There's even a pretty funny bit with the dramatic prairie dog viral video.
This could go on forever. All right, prairie dog, you win.
Ross also sings a song about his pantry, which is magic.
You give me beans, you give me peas, you give me carrots, you give me cheese, you give me dog biscuits, you give me candles, a dustpan and a brush.
Oh no, not him again. Episode 3 aired on the 11th of October 2007. This dressing room gag features the late Queen. Notable clips include some short people flying, some match of the day coverage of the 10km mudathon, and the Extreme Ironing World Cup. The Flashing Blade refusing to eat a Battenberg.
I'm the Flashing Blade, the one and only. I don't have time to eat Battenberg.
And some Frenchmen farting.
Oh.
Ben Major from the CBBC series Sirius and his expedition gets stuck in the tip. We watch a clip from Sirius Andy's about the dangers of frostbite.
And there's one thing Josh is especially concerned about.
Our urine dispenser is outside our body. Will we have trouble? Oh, God.
You're talking about your willy, aren't you?
Ben and the kids are eventually eaten by a giant guinea pig, which then gets eaten by Ross.
Guinea piggy pudding. Pardon me.
Episode 4 aired on the 18th of October 2007. Today the Catherine Tate character Lauren Cooper's in the dressing room. Look at her just harassing this poor lad. What did he do? Notable clips in this episode include a bird imitating a logging crew, Matt Lucas singing a song about baked potatoes,
Baked potato changed my life. Baked potato showed me the way.
and the set of keys getting sucked into the void between the sofa cushions. There was also apparently a Jimmy Savile clip. Yeah, Ross tries to impersonate the Chuckle Brothers, but Paul and Barry Chuckle emerge from the sea of tapes.
To you, to me, to you, to me. Do you know, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's really bad imitators.
We see an unreleased clip from Chucklevision of Paul and Barry singing a rather catchy song about being silly. Also, Barry almost gets eaten by a giant mustache monster.
How long do we have to put up with that in here?
But Paul somehow rescues him by doing this. After a clip from Dick and Dom into Bungalow, Ross sings a song about bad babies.
Bad babies, sad bad babies, they grow up and steal the ladies. Bad babies, they grow into bad men.
It's an okay song until the demon babies invade the tip. The hell are those things? Episode 5 aired on the 25th of October 2007. Ozzy Osbourne does the flop in the dressing room. We see Fern Cotton trying to sing YMCA while getting gunged.
Young man, there's no need to go down.
What can only be described as a woman recreating that one scene from Total Recall.
I use the muscles when you squint. Somehow I squint and they pop out.
A man getting attacked by chickens.
Who's chicken now, huh?
Here it goes again. by OK Go, and some Sims dancing to the Monster Mash. This episode guest stars Lizo Mazimba, presented the CBBC news programme News Round between 1998 and 2008.
Ooh. Put me in braces and call me Betty. It's my second favourite newsreader. It's Lizo Mazimba.
Well, thank you, but second favourite?
He's come down here to be the first to report the discovery of the hidden treasure of the pharaoh, Ilklemur Barsat. While searching for the treasure, Lizo fights a mummy made of tape, and after finally finding the casket, the treasure turns out to be a golden tape.
And a torch!
After the disappointing discovery, Lizo then GTFOs out of there.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
We finally watched the golden tape, and it is some BBC foul-ups, which include Connie Huck getting hit on the head by a boom mic.
And the Essex 1 spot pig is a very...
Episode 6 aired on the 1st of November 2007. This one's for the Potterheads, as it guest stars the Weasley twins, James and Oliver Phelps. They've come down the chute to steal an original master cut of the new Harry Potter film. What sort of weirdo likes Harry Potter? What a sad life they must lead. Ross also turns himself into a rabbit.
I wonder if these powers come with a manual.
Notable clips in this episode include a magician doing rubbish tricks, and this confusing Dick and Dom game.
The objective of the game is to achieve 5 out of the 7 available within the indicated time limit. You're not allowed to bend your knees or let both of your feet leave the floor at the same time unless you hear this noise. 3 twists and a hand clap make up a 1/4 point.
I don't get it.
In the event of an undiluted triple, both players must immediately instigate what we call the Milford contingency, revealing the 3rd letter of their surname before exposing a flattened hand to the player with the lowest score at that time, or the 5th Wednesday of each month.
I don't get it.
Only the player with the most points and a scoop word in their possession is allowed to take on the other player with a hands-free challenge in order to obtain the greater of the 2 results. But please be aware that in the event of hearing this noise, the game must stop and a hand count will follow, the loser of which must then forfeit their points up to and including the score they had achieved before any further moves are made or bungalow bonus tokens are awarded. Now, you also need this. Daniel, you need that. And Amy, you need those.
We're now at the halfway mark, and I'm now going to do something I really hate YouTubers doing. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to leave a comment or a rating. Bing! Episode 7 aired on the 8th of November 2007. Noel Edmonds is on the phone with a banker, or maybe the TV licensing people.
I actually cancelled my TV licence fee a few months ago.
Richard McCaw and Dominic Wood are guest stars.
It's Dick and Dom.
They got kicked down the chute for being naughty. Considering the backlash that Dick and Dom in the Bungalow received, it's no surprise at all.
Dog food was smeared over a vase and a puppy was allowed to lick it off. This was offensive.
Many of the clips in this episode are classic Dick and Dom moments, like this appearance on Blue Peter.
It's very tasty indeed. Hello there, sweetheart. It's very good. I do recommend you go and make that. Not very healthy though, but lovely. Now then, avid viewers of the Friday programme will know that every week one of us gets set a challenge, and today is no exception. Liz was set the challenge. Quit that!
They eventually get voted out in a Big Brother style vote. Some notable non-Dick and Dom clips include a homemade Star Wars parody, the Flashing Blade modernising his theme song.
I am the Flashing Blade and I'd like to say hello.
This catchy song that lives rent-free in my head. And a compilation of sportsmen falling over. Also, Ross sings a lovely song about his legs.
Said everybody loves Mike, everybody loves Mike, everybody loves Mike, everybody loves Mike, everybody loves my legs.
Episode 8 aired on the 15th of November 2007 in the dressing room as Frank Lampard.
Isn't that funny?
Yes, good point.
Notable clips in this episode include some match of the day highlights of some banger racing. As a retro car fan, this one is painful to watch. We also see 3 people climbing inside a box. These guys must be really good friends. The Badger song by Weeble, and this guy spinning some plates in front of this creepy audience. Ian McNeice finds himself in the chute in this episode. Ian wants an award, like any award.
I really shouldn't be down here. I mean, even as we speak, I should be picking up a Best Actor award at the BAFTAs.
And spends most of the episode taking credit for almost every clip that's shown.
Goodness me, that takes me back. I was in that as well.
He eventually gets eaten by the monster.
What's your problem? I mean, it's a piece of cake, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit strong, isn't it?
Well, goodness me.
Episode 9 first aired on the 22nd of November 2007. First, we see the Archbishop of Canterbury dancing in the dressing room.
Hello, Canterbury, let's make some fucking noise!
Ross has little interest in our presence in this episode until a camcorder falls down the chute, and with our help, he records an SOS to his mum. This episode guest stars Tommy Knight and Dan Anthony, portraying their characters Luke and Clyde from the Doctor Who spin-off show, The Sarah Jane Adventures. After watching a few tapes...
Are these alien artifacts? No. Tips?
Luke defeats an alien with Ross's TV zapper.
Is that my zapper? You better not have broken it.
Sarah Jane's sonic lipstick is eventually thrown down the chute, and the pair use it to escape. Some notable clips in this episode include Prince hunting a herd of jockeys.
The jockeys spend long periods in the open, risking attack from hunters, like the artist formerly known as Prince.
Jeremy Beadle tricking a woman into chatting with an alien.
What are you doing here? Where are you going? Please come back. Do you want a cup of tea?
A scene from the Sarah Jane Adventures episode, The Warriors of Kudlak.
Silence!
And the first ever television broadcast of the Potter Puppet Pals episode, The Mysterious Ticking Noise.
Dumbledore!
Also, Ross bends over.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Episode 10 aired on the 29th of November 2007. In the dressing room, we see Ruby Wax kissing a cat. Ross has finally lost it and has started alphabetizing the tapes.
Here's tea for the tip section.
After a deep monologue about how we used to treat animals for our own entertainment, he gets punched by a gorilla. And also sings a song about going into space.
So follow me, I'll take you to another galaxy.
This episode guest stars Strictly Come Dancing judge Arlene Phillips. She spends most of the episode forcing Ross to dance well. After a few failed attempts, he smashed the final performance, and Arlene gives him a 10.
10!
Some of my favourite clips in this episode include the classic Morecambe and Wise breakfast sketch, the Chuckle Brothers dancing at a very 80s disco, and this extremely naughty YouTube video of a guy dancing to Scatman John. Episode 11 first aired on the 6th of December 2007. Although the official episode guide has episode 11 and 12 swapped for some reason, today the tour sees Harry Hill shaving his head. Ross doesn't realise that today is his birthday until his brother Malcolm, played by Ted Robbins, drops in to remind him.
You've not guessed, that's my brother Malcolm.
Malcolm wrestles with the monster and eventually disappears.
When your own brother won't sit with you at the bottom of a chute watching videos, then what is the world coming to?
Later, Malcolm calls Ross and asks if they want to meet up again. But before he could answer, Ross's phone dies.
Hello? 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 It's dead. Hello? It's dead. Hello? It's dead.
When Malcolm returns to the tip, the two brothers exchange birthday gifts. The episode ends with Ross singing a song about their differences.
My pea got boiled, your pea went mushy.
Some notable clips in this episode include Mr. Blobby getting pushed into a cake.
And they've spelt your name wrong. Yeah, there. Happy birthday, Mr. Blobby.
Lauren Cooper asking the band McFly some questions.
Why is that rubbish?
And Matt Leakler singing a song about peanuts.
Peanuts!
Episode 12 originally aired on the 13th of December 2007. Today's dressing room gag features Rolf Harris. The episode begins with Ross offering us salad cream fritters in a chocolate sauce with some cheese puffs and videotape garnish. Yeah, I know, Sour Cream is horrible. Danny John Jules portrays his character Lenny Bicknell from MI High.
Ross Lee, 6 stone, wet through, IQ of... I was right. You're an idiot.
Lenny is looking for a World Domination Course cassette tape, which we refuse to give to him. However, after resisting much torture, we finally give up the tape after being shown a song no mortal can resist.
I have the answer. Nobody can withstand this.
Finland's 1976 Eurovision entry, Pump Pump by Freddie and Friends. Notable clips of this episode include the song Cool the Dentist from Maid Marian and Her Merry Men, which is also sung by Danny John Jules.
Excuse me, have you had your 6-month dental checkup? Well, I think you better have it now.
Simon getting whacked by his cat. Connie Huck trying to sing the Atomic Kitten song Whole Again.
If you see me walking down the street.
And one of the greatest comedy moments in British TV history.
Charlie!
Hello?
Charlie, not hello.
This is a Nan.
What? Nan? Oh, we got someone's Nan on the phone.
It's Nanny.
Hi, Nanny.
Hello?
Can we play the game with you?
Pardon?
Can we play the game with you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on. It's
No,
Nanny,
she
is it
wants
Nanny
to
Knob
play it
Knobs?
herself.
Is it Nanny Knob Knobs? I think it might be. Is that Nanny Knob Knobs?
Nanny Nunley, yes.
No, Nanny Nunley.
Nanny Nunley Knob Knobs.
You must know Nanny Knob Knobs. She lives a couple of doors down. Anyway, put Charlie on the phone.
Righto, Charlie.
Thank you.
Now, listen.
What's going on?
Hello? Who was speaking? She wants you on the phone, sir. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who's that?
Charlie!
What?
It's Dom from Dick and Dom in the Bungalow.
I don't know what they're saying. Hello?
No, right. Hang on a minute. Look, it's very clear. Charlie.
I don't know what they're saying.
No.
Hello?
It's Dom here from Dick and Dom in the Bungalow. It's Dom from Dick. It's Ant from Ant and Dec. Charlie.
Hello?
Have you got the TV on in the background?
Yes, do you want it off?
Yep. No, keep it on. What are you watching?
What you got on telly, Charm? What's this? Cave Girl!
Cave Girl! Oh, you watching?
Has she got the wrong side on?
Oh, no, you've probably got the right. Is it what's BBC Two? Put on the CBBC channel.
What's on her what? TV?
You're watching BBC Two. Could you put on the CBBC channel?
We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you Charlie Nunley and Nanny Knob Knobs for making comedy gold. The final episode first aired on the 20th of December 2007. Today we discover that Elton John wears a wig. What a slaphead. Ross is miserable that he's stuck down in the tip during Christmas.
Where's the open fire? Yeah. Where's the needles on the carpet? Where's the bobble hats and stockings? Where's the awkward conversations with long-distance relatives on the phone? Where are the piles of washing up? Where are the spuriously Christmas-themed TV shows?
He writes a letter to Santa telling him to bog off.
Dear Santa. Bog off.
And he sings a song about how much he loves the snow. And then this guy shows up.
I love the snow. I love the snow. I love the snow.
I'm sorry, now I'm gonna stop this.
Creepy. This episode stars the late Bobby Ball as a maintenance man who's come down the tip to remove tapes, which, unlike DVDs, get clogged up in the machinery.
They're like sweet corn, they won't digest.
The maintenance man turns out to be Santa. He doubts he should continue delivering presents, as Christmas cheer is at an all-time low due to cutbacks. Christmas, of course, is saved by a videotape. which features an animated Santa and his reindeers singing along to the Drifters version of White Christmas. This animation really gives me NorthPole.com vibes. Despite the nasty letters,
Bog off!
Santa realises that Christmas is worth bothering about and leaves the chute after giving Ross a Christmas card.
Dear Ross, bog off. Santa.
Some notable clips in this episode include Reeves and Mortimer farting on the snowman, a kid getting covered in 125 spiders, what? And Jingle Cats. The show was repeated on the CBBC channel, and after the show's final airing on the 22nd of December 2009, the show became lost media and remained just a burning memory. Even though the complete series was rediscovered in 2017, there hasn't been much talk about it online. But there are a few mentions of the show if you dig deep enough. In June 2018, Scribbles to Screen posted a look back at the show, and other than the full episodes of course and a few clips, that remained the only video on the show. Well, until now, of course. In August 2019, the official CBBC Twitter posted a tier list of classic CBBC shows, as was the style at the time. Chute sat in the mid-tier section, along with Bamzuki and Chucklevision. What even is this list? No CBBC did not get it right. The show was also mentioned in a The Tab article from the 11th of May 2020, where 343 people voted it the 5th weirdest CBBC show, after Yvon of the Yukon, Trapped, Big Babies, and Bamzuki. As for Ross, he must have managed to escape the chute, as he went on to present the equally crazy and mostly lost Ross Lee's Ghoulies on Nickelodeon UK in late 2008. He still appears to be acting, albeit in lower budget productions, like the painfully unfunny looking comedy Green Fingers.
Lawrence has had to go away on very important business today. He's gone fishing. I am Lawrence's sister. I am Alice.
Of course you are, right.
And whatever the hell this is. Doug Walker's in it apparently. So that was Chute. I genuinely blame it on my random sense of humour, and I'm amazed at how many of the clips and gags just secretly live rent-free in my head. Chute was also my gateway drug into internet video. If I didn't see Potter Puppet Pals or Here It Goes Again by OK Go or the Badger Song or even the dramatic Prairie Dog on Chute first, I may not have discovered YouTube in 2008, and I probably wouldn't have spent the last 13 or so years making YouTube videos. I hope you enjoyed this look back at one of my favourite childhood shows. This was a pilot episode of sorts. It's my first time writing a script like this, so I hope it was entertaining and made sense. I know I might not have gone as in-depth as some video essayists. There wasn't any crazy fan theories or deep analysis of the show. I mainly make Let's Play content, so video essay style stuff like this is kind of new to me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, well, that usual YouTube cheers is appreciated. Thanks for watching, and Toodle Pipski. Play us out, Rossington.
Some men like to go walking their dog. Some men like to spend